everyone, I'm here at HNU campus and we'll be interviewing workers here outside and inside the HNU campus. So now, let's start!
Sa ka-importante para nimo to feel respected and valued sa mga tao, sa students or sa imong co-workers?
Ganti kayo kay aron kay kita kami mga gwardiya di lamang kay kung among giprotektahan ninyo aming sampol estudyante once ka protekta ang buwan kana ay mga gwardiya sa mga estudyante dapat ba mo pakita sa ko mga respeto ba ha moray ya kuan kay naman tay gi katupad sa eskwelahan kanang among gi buhat nga kana ay pag-implement is gikan pulis sa kuan sample gikan sa admin ang mga mo kasi ilang giduso nga mga kanang implementation bitaw amo sa gi-follow mo nang mihalang nga kaya respetuon pud mi para sig respeto ay ba.
And then, have you experienced a situation where your dignity in work has been violated? Like,
part wala man pud kay ano ko kana ay kamao ko kamao ko mo balance kay ako uwan po di mo ko sa entrance robing man ko kamao man ko mo kuan kanay kaya na ato pong tagad og mayong pagtagad level ng estudyante kay sila may nagkuan ato sila may may pasahod na mo di man pwede nga tagaan mayong stick mayong estudyante ba balance ako.
naka-feel baka nga ikaw gipadayon nga girespeto o gihatagan og katungod isip trabahante?
Sa ako part sa ako abot na ako. Kaya nag-feel ako nga maayo ako treatment sila.
And do for others just what you want them to do for you.
Importante ito kayo is mag-respeto ay kadang isang level ng kanang kami kung saray mo sa sige sa akong giingon kung saray akong among gi-implement related lagi po na sa inyo kanang mga sample ani mga estudyante gikan na sa mga kwabitaw mga implementation gikan na sa taas nga among gisunod po usahay na ay naagi po yung mga estudyante nga mga grade ko kaya pong kasabot pa. Una, mayroon ko usahay nila o bahala na magdi mo respeto na ko. Basta respeto, alam na yung balakod. Wala na. Bahala din mo respeto sa gwardiya, basta respeto na sa mga balaod nga agipatipad mo.
Thank you very much, sir. Yan na may pangutana about sa imong kanang trabaho. Para nimo unsa ka importante nga irespeto ka sa mga tao isip driver
para respeto ka respetuan sa mga pasahero sarungon mo pagkatod hindi mo awayon
yes
ang number one respetuhan lang yung buhon mo mga tao
respect
mo sa importante sarungon mo ang tao hindi mo bastuson.
Then nakasuway na baka like disrespect ka sa mga sa mga nanakay.
Kadaghanap. Pero importante na ikaw ay tao nga yan disconnect ka. Tapos na lang ka. Sa mga puwila. Hindi mo kontrahod. Kung kaon mo, mag-awin mo. Tapos na lang ka.
Karon is naka-feel gapon ka nga na inirespeto nimo.
Dili man tanan tao.
Sige tanan.
Bastos. Kami dili tao nga. Ako na mosquito sa katao.
Naka-feel ba ka girespeto ka sa imong kauban nga tricycle drivers or imo ba sila girespeto isipod nga imong kauban?
Kapag driver ako, kami matinabangan may ano sa 1 taon. Sabi na sa mga bro, pinabangay lang, nakatagat. Ngayon mga kuhan nga, diferensya ng gamar kayo, hindi yan istoryahon. Ora, nga, spiritual lang yun. Spiritual, pinabangay, ganda lang yun. Ora mo na,
Salamat kayo kaya.
Dignity of work and the rights of workers. The economy must serve people, not the other way around. Work is more than a way to make a living. It is a form of continuing participation in God's creation. If the dignity of work is to be protected, then the basic rights of worker must be respected. The right to productive work, decent and fair wages, the organization and joining of unions, private property and economic initiative. Treating people who work with dignity and respecting their rights helps society in many good ways. First, it makes our community fairer. When everyone is treated well at work, no matter who they are, it brings people together and makes things more peaceful. Also, when workers have their rights protected, their jobs become better. They get paid fairly, have good working conditions, and get important benefits like healthcare. This helps them take care of themselves and their families, making life better for everyone. When the dignity of work and the rights of workers are violated, it can lead to several significant problems. One concrete example of a violation is underpaid workers, which leads to poverty. In many cases, poverty results from a violation of the dignity of human work, either because work opportunities are limited through unemployment or underemployment, or because a low value is put on work and the rights that flow from it, especially the right to a just wage and to the personal security of the worker and his or her family, according to Pope Benedict XVI, Charity in Truth. The United Nations Social Policy and Development Division identifies inequalities in income distribution and access to productive resources, basic social services, opportunities, and more as a cause for poverty. Typical consequences for poverty include little to no access to education, poor housing and living conditions, increased levels of disease, several kinds of family problems including divorce and family conflict, and more likely to commit street crime. Other examples include tricycle drivers. Poorly maintained tricycles without basic safety features put drivers at risk of accidents, violating their right to a safe workplace. Janitors. Janitors often use harsh cleaning chemicals without proper protective equipment, endangering their health and well-being. Nurses. Excessive workloads and long shifts can lead to a physical and emotional exhaustion, causing burnout among nurses. Security guards. Security guards often face verbal abuse and disrespect from the public, negatively impacting their mental and dignity. Conclusion. To make sure workers are treated fairly and their rights are respected, we need to do a few things. We should teach everyone about work rules and rights. Make sure those rules are followed. Help workers stand up for themselves. Ensure they get fair pay and benefits. Include everyone. Encouraging learning new skills. Ask companies to do the right thing and work together with governments and others. By doing these things, we can make sure everyone feels respected at work and our community becomes better for everyone. As the Catechism of the Catholic Church, paragraph number 1944 said, respect for the human person considers the other another self. It presupposes respect for the fundamental rights that flow from the dignity intrinsic to the person. And in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 28 to 29, the Lord blesses our work so that we may share its fruits with others. And in chapter 24, verse 14 to 15, do not withhold wages from your workers, for their livelihood depends on them. In conclusion, we have explored the fundamental importance of upholding the dignity of work and the rights of worker in our society, from valuing all types of work equally to fostering a culture of respect and fairness in the workplace. It's clear that promoting the dignity of work benefits us all. As we move forward, let's commit to recognizing the inherent worth of every individual and the contributions they make. Together, we can create a more inclusive and prosperous future for everyone. Thank you for your attention. and I encourage you to continue this conversation and strive for positive change in your own spheres of influence.